Hey guys, Ogs here from the US. Welcome to the channel and welcome to another episode of Twitter React. Twitter React is a show that I give the voice to you guys. I go on Twitter, I pick up a trending topic, and I see how Chelsea fans react to the topic. Today, we are going to choose this topic from Frank Khalid, Dayot Upamecano from Leipzig, and according to The Athletic, Chelsea are considering Upamecano as an option. So he asked to the fellow Chelsea fans to give their reaction, what they think about Dayot Upamecano. To be honest with you, before, not long ago, I was a big fan of Upamecano because, I just was watching like highlight on YouTube and how he's built. He's like big, strong, and all that. And then I started doing some research. And since Ethan Ampadu moved to Leipzig, I tried to watch many games, even in the Champions League, just to see how Ethan is, doing over there. Even though he doesn't really have enough playing time, but every time he plays, I enjoy to watch him. Anyway, so I started really paying attention to Upamecano, and when he was out, like injured or red card, and Ethan Ampadu played in his place, I think Ethan Ampadu is doing better than Upamecano. I don't know. It could be because of my biased opinion. I'm a Chelsea fan, so you understand that I will always back my boy. But I started paying a lot of attention to Upamecano, and he got a lot of mistakes on him. I can give you an example of the last few games in the Bundesliga. Get a red card, made a penalty. He's not focused. But hey, it could be just because of the situation, empty stadium and all that. You never know, but I heard a lot of good things about this brother here. But I'm not really sure if I should go for another 21 years old and leave Ethan Ampadu, who is the same size. Ethan Ampadu is the same size. It's like 6'2" or 6'1", something like that. He's not that tall. I would like to have somebody tall, like Van Dijk or Zuma. I want somebody to be very imposing. I know sometimes, you can have a very tall defender, but he's just a flop. Size doesn't necessarily matter, but you need somebody tall in the defense. And 21 years old, he looks like he's still a kid and growing. Do we really need another kid who is growing to come at Chelsea Football Club? I'm not sure about it, but let's read what other brothers are talking about here. Let's go read Jay. Jay say we should go for his teammate Konate instead. He's better. There are other better center backs available as well. Yeah, so kind of Jay agrees with me, saying that we could get better somewhere else. So yeah. And Moses replied to Jay by saying, Konate, really? Is that best we can do? Well, and Jay replied and said, no, there are many other better players available, but why are we targeting Upamecano when his teammate is better than, So, yeah, I understand. Basically, why would you go for somebody who is not better than, the one that he mentioned, who is Konate? So, yeah, all valuable point. This guy here said, calm down, Frank. He's not going to buy everyone. Well, I think he meant we are not going to buy everyone, like we are linked with pretty much everybody under the sun. So, this is just a gossip. But hey, when the news is from the Athletic, okay, it got some legs because they're not gonna publish anything out there. They got journalists, they got people who are connected to the club. They know agent. They do a very good job at Athletic. Of course, they can be wrong, just like anybody else. But most of the time, when they say something, there is something. But it doesn't mean that Chelsea are going to sign anybody that the Athletic are linking with. Osoba say, not him, please. He's just another Rudiger. We want a different type of defender to give a concrete compatibility with either Rudiger, Zuma, or Tomori. Rudiger and Zuma are good. All they lack is composure, he meant here, and long pass. Why buy another defender just like them? His name is Turbo. Lewis Dunk is what Chelsea need, not Rudiger 2.0. Dunk has the Premier League experience and will be much cheaper. Well, I respect his point, but Dunk, I don't know. He's tall, he's commanding in the defense, but in a Brighton team, you never know how he's going to perform in a team like Chelsea Football Club. This band say Chelsea should go for David Alaba. He can play as a centre back as well as right back. He's invaluable too for a decent money. Okay, well, Alaba, I don't know if I can really play him as a centre back. He's good. He's playing as a centre back at Bayern at the moment, but I think he's short. So I don't think we need a short centre back right now at Chelsea Football Club. As a fullback, why not? But Bayern are not going to let Alaba go for cheap, And do they really need to sell somebody? I'm not sure about it. But hey, David Alaba, he can play even both as a left back or right back. So a very, very versatile player to have around. But I'm not sure that we should buy him to be our centre back. But hey, I respect Ben's opinion. Rahul, another Rudiger, Tomori, Zuma type defender. We already have enough of those. We need a leader, Koulibaly or Romagnoli. Good point. Like I said, we have good defenders at Chelsea Football Club at the moment. Everybody is good. They are all at the same level. We don't have a leader. We need a very good one or an elite one, if you can see the difference. We don't want good anymore. We want very good with potential to become elite. You know what I'm trying to say? Koulibaly is already in the elite level. Romagnoli, I heard about this brother, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I never watched a full game of this brother here, Romagnoli. But I heard many good things about Romagnoli, and even Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz from Portugal. Many people have been saying that he's very good, but hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know him that much, so I'm not gonna comment here about them. So yeah, man, he mentioned here Koulibaly, and let me say that Koulibaly, according to report, Napoli are willing to sell him. The problem is that the president doesn't like us, the Napoli president. He always make life very complicated for Chelsea Football Club. So I don't think we're going to have Koulibaly for cheap. If you go with 100 million for Koulibaly, he might be tempted to take the money. But are we really going to waste that kind of money on a 29 years old Koulibaly? I don't know. And if you were given a chance to sign Kai Havertz or Koulibaly, who are you gonna sign? That is a question that we all need to answer. Between spending like 90 million for Kai Havertz or 90 million for Koulibaly, what we need the most in the team in this current moment. For me, I'll go for Kai Havertz because I think getting a quality player like him, 20 years old only, that is a good investment for the future, okay? We can sell him 5 years from now and get our money back, and he's going to contribute to the goals, and we need goals at Chelsea Football Club. This season we've been suffering because nobody to score goals. We don't, and when we discourage, we got undone in the defense because everybody is down. But if we can score 10% of those clear chances that we missed this season, I'm sure we were going to be maybe second in the table right now instead of fighting for the fourth position. You know what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know, man. Defenders, for me, if I have to sacrifice somebody, I will sacrifice that defense. If we have a good left back, we can cope with our defense without a problem. We can even recall Mark Guay. Mark Guay is tall, powerful, imposing. 19 years old, he can do the job. We have Ethan Ampadu also who can do the job. So our defense is not going to be that bad.